Hello everyone, welcome to FPL ETC's another brand new video of Gameweek Preview. Today we have Ehsan Haque bhai with us and we will review Gameweek 2 and preview Gameweek 3 with Ehsan Haque bhai. Ehsan Haque bhai's Twitter handler name is FFPB_Ehsan. So if you want to get update from him, you may follow him. Assalamu alaikum Ehsan bhai, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Hadi, how are you doing?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah Ehsan bhai, I'm very fine. So Ehsan bhai, Gameweek 2 has finished 2 days ago. And we have been recording this video a bit late. So how was your game week 2? And what would you like to say about the results? Were you disappointed or were you pleased about any of those results? Did your prediction got right?
Well, in the last week, I said, if you don't have any player, you have to take one. If you have to take one player, that was Antonio. Yeah. And Antonio clicked. That was a good thing about me. I had a very average week, and like 99.99% people. I had Salah and Bruno both blanked as a captain. So I was happy with this. When Salah blanked, I was happy because I think it was a record number of people actually captained Salah last week. Yeah. So I thought that I'm not getting behind. So I was happy. But end of the day, I didn't have Benrahma. That's why I got behind and I scored 72. And everything was went according to my prediction. In fact, everyone's prediction. All top 9 teams who expected to keep clean sheet, all kept clean sheet. Okay. So it was very predictable with game week 2. That's it.
Okay. So Ehsan bhai, if we like to ask you about some matches, I would like to ask you about the Leeds versus Everton. What would you like to say about this match?
Well, Leeds is always a attacking team, but sometimes what I find that when they attack, especially against the quality team, they concede goals. That's what happened with them in game week 1 against Manchester United. Yeah. And same thing happened against Everton as well. After losing big against Manchester, they were under pressure. After a long time, they were at home. So at that time, they were attacking more to Everton. But Everton is actually managed by Rafa Benitez, who is basically counter-attack based manager. Yeah. And he did some shrewd business this summer. I have to mention Demarai Gray, who is actually going under the radar of every internet Twitter handles. People are ignoring him. Actually, what happened, we are having so many budget-friendly midfielders. So that's why the stakes are high in Benrahma. So people are not talking about Demarai Gray, maybe. That was the reason. Demarai Gray had a very good week and he had a very good game. He started both games. He's under my in my watch list. And as Demarai Gray is playing good, even Richarlison was not playing good this week. Due to Demarai Gray, DCL was really sharp. And DCL could have scored one more goal and from Demarai Gray's assist. I think DCL, Demarai Gray's form and DCL's form, that makes me think that due to kind fixture, we need to rethink about Everton assets and we should concentrate on them as well in a positive way.
Okay. One of the most talking points about last game week was the match between Southampton and Manchester United, where Southampton got a draw against them and the scoreline was 1-1. Everyone predicted Manchester United would be scoring about 4 or 5 goals at Southampton's home, but that didn't eventually happen. Rather, Southampton earned a draw. So, Ehsan bhai, were you a bit disappointed?
Not really. That's why I actually didn't captain Bruno last week. Okay. I have to say a little bit of tactical things rather than FPL things in this regarding this match. Okay. What I found that Manchester United likes the opponents who comes to them, who attacks them, like Leeds, Man City. when they attack them, it suits Manchester United's game.
Okay.
As they are not that much creative in all sections, especially I would say one Bissaka, he doesn't help that much in attack. Only they have to solely rely on Bruno Fernandes. So when a team actually that low blocks team, what we say, when a defensive unit comes in front of them, sometimes it gets really tough for Manchester United to break them. Okay. So that's where you need a youthful squad and a capable squad. When team defends very deep, it's sometimes very tough for Manchester United, and that's what happened there. And there was not Rashford there, so you need more trickery in your forward line to break those things. And Manchester United before there, and Southampton did the same thing. So I knew that Manchester will score less, but due to their form against Leeds, it was a bit tough to say that they will struggle. But Southampton actually prepared themselves properly against Manchester United. So it was a good game, tactical game from Southampton point of view.
Okay. Another question about the match of Crystal Palace versus Brentford. Brentford has kept 2 clean sheets in a row. So
it was actually unfortunate 0-0 because both teams got chances. I think both hit the bars, and Tony had 2 clear chances from a header, and there are some clear-cut chances from Crystal Palace as well. Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised that if it was 2-2. Now it is 0-0, but it's good that Brentford attacks. Goals are on the corner from Brentford and Tony as well. Okay. And I'm impressed with Crystal Palace as well. Vieira actually improved them a lot, and they were good as a defensive unit even under Hodgson as well. I think something good is coming from Crystal Palace. We can think about Guaita as a goalkeeper because he gives you some saves as well. And in 2 weeks, he gave you 11 points in total. It's almost 2 CS. Yeah. So those who are thinking of this year Martinez, I think Guaita is one of them.
Okay, fine. So Ehsan bhai, what are your comments about the match of West Ham versus Leicester? That was a high-scoring match for West Ham.
I predicted West Ham win because West Ham actually they play good in attacking sense. They're in good form, and they were home. So I thought West Ham would score 2 goals at least, and that's why I didn't want to take any Leicester defender or defense in that game. And this is the game actually I wanted to avoid. So that's why I didn't take as a 4 million enameler MRT in my team, because I thought that before the wild card I couldn't use them. That's why I avoided Leicester there. And Anthony is in super form, and so is Benrahma.
Okay, fine. So Ehsan bhai, you told us that you would talk about some special players whom you have picked. So should we go into that phase?
Yes, that is actually I want to talk about. I talked about him last week. This week I want to talk as well. I want to talk regarding him as well. He actually broke the West Ham's all-time goal records. That is Michail Antonio. Antonio is really the player. Whenever he is fit, whenever he is playing, he always give you points. He will always give you points. So I don't want to miss him at his red hot form. He got another 2 home fixtures coming. So Crystal Palace home and Southampton away. 2 easy fixture, I would say. I think against West Ham, if Southampton doesn't play like Man United, they will concede a lot of goals. Southampton, if Southampton in their home wants to attack West Ham, they will suffer. And in the game week 3, West Ham will attack. They're so fluid. Uh, Bowen, Benrahma, everybody is supporting Michail Antonio. Antonio is so confident. He was bullying the defenders and took his goals that waited. He round hole one 360 degree then scored the goal. So he's awesome. He's in awesome form. If he is not in his team, you have to take him now. And oh, by the way, his price is rising tonight.
Yes.
Got to see from Fix.
His price already raised 0.2 million in 2 game weeks, and it's yeah. Okay,
his price will increase. Another player I want to talk, that is Benrahma. His price also increased by 0.02 million, 0.2 million, and both of them are rising tonight, as far as I can see from Fix. Whenever it will be broadcasted, I think both of them's price will be 0.3 million extra. And Benrahma, he had a tremendous season with back of his with Brentford. From Brentford he came to West Ham due to Lingard and other people, Bowen and Fornal. He couldn't play his own game in the first season. This season, from pre-season, he is playing like a proper winger, and he is coming into the box very often. So that's why he's taking his goals as well. So it's not only assist, he's scoring goals, and he's very nice price. He's a budget enabler as well. So you have to take him as well. I'm afraid I can't take him this week, but I'm missing. I'm just thinking that I should have taken. We don't need to be stubborn. We need to be more flexible to accept the fact that he's the gift to the FPL managers.
Ehsan bhai, about Benrahma, I have got one question for you. He has got 51 chances in his final third in his last 2 matches. So, and Jesse Lingard is coming to West Ham. We have got the news. So, what do you think if Jesse Lingard's come to West Ham? Would Benrahma start for his team?
He will start, I think. I think he will start. He is in such a red hot form. It's really tough for anyone to drop him. I think he will start in front of even Salah. He's in that good form. And so Lingard, he has to manage. He has to have some game time. I think Fornal and Lingard, both of them will be behind him. So whoever plays good out of them, they will play, but Benrahma will play. And Bowen will play as well. He was sharp as well in last 2 games.
So the next player you wanted to talk about was Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Yes, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. This is the player I actually take. Actually, he was in my draft whole summer. Whenever I made my first draft, I took him in my team because of the fixture, definitely. But just before game week 1, there was a rumor about his injury, so I discarded him. But he is very much in my radar, and most likely, I will take him in my team for sure.
Okay.
In this game week, and he's playing Brighton, and next game home in Burnley. I think in both games he'll score.
Okay.
And again, his price will increase as well. Actually, many people are switching from Ings to Calvert-Lewin, but still Ings got one easy game to play. But if you wait for one more week, his price will increase. That's what I want to say.
Okay. So
last player I want to talk is the big one. Actually, he is a proven FPL player, proven English Premier League player. That is Lukaku. And he came and he scored. And he bullied the defense again. He's very strong. He's too strong. People are actually eagerly waiting the fight between Lukaku and Van Dijk.
Yeah.
I think we should forget about Van Dijk, whatever it's just one game. and then in game week 5 he will play against Man City as well. But if you got chance, you need to take him now. If you don't want to take him now, you have to plan for him now. You have to save some money for him now, until or unless you want to play the wild card. If you want to target game week 6, you should start saving from now, and that's why the price hikes are very important to accommodate Lukaku. And as much as I can recall, his price will increase tonight as well. So he will score. He will be high scoring forward this season as it stands.
Okay. Yeah, everyone is expecting him to score around 20 goals probably at this season.
I see him around 25. In fact, I don't know. Actually, lot of things depends on the injury. If he remains injury free, he will score 25 and Chelsea will be champion.
So good luck to Chelsea. So Ehsan bhai, now we would like to move to preview the game week 3. What would be your predictions about game week 3?
I think we need to target some games for the captaincy and other stuffs, and even for the transfers as well.
Yeah.
The number one thing I want to attack in this week, that is Spurs Watford. If anybody is planning to bring in Son, it's a very good idea. Today I just saw that Harry Kane said he's staying in Spurs this season. So we need to think that we need to target that Spurs Watford game. That will be full of goals, I think. Another game, I think that is the Leicester game. But still, those who got started with Vardy, this is the game for them. They can expect some goals from there. And West Ham Crystal Palace is promising some goals for Benrahma and Antonio. That some people is now calling it Bentonio. So you need to have Bentonio for that game. There's a big game between Liverpool and Chelsea.
Yes.
I think even though Lukaku can score, I still believe Liverpool will score one more extra than Chelsea. I'm predicting 2-1, and Jota and Salah will be there as well. And it could be Mane as well, but I don't mind as a Liverpool fan. I want a Liverpool win, and I think Liverpool is ready. I'm very happy they're playing Chelsea at the start of the season. Before anybody gets injured, it's better to play Chelsea. And I can assure you, Chelsea will defend. They will not attack that much, even though they're very good in attack nowadays, but they will defend.
Yes. Okay. So Ehsan bhai, now can we move to your team?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So you got 72 points last week, and your captain was Mo Salah. Did you make any transfer?
Well, I will do tonight. In fact, what I was thinking that my weak link is actually Simicas and White, but as Simicas price, I don't believe that it will go down by this week. So I will keep him Simicas, but I'm a bit worried about Ben White. His price will drop. But one more thing is, after international break, Ben White will play every game, and Arsenal picture is improving after international break as well.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to change your defender, don't change. If you got the sufficient midfielder, then you can only you have to change Ben White. And you have to, maybe you need to take him back after 2-3 weeks. So that's why I don't want to waste your I wouldn't suggest any transfer on defense.
Okay.
But still I will drop him, because I don't want to drop any one of my midfield at this moment. So I'm not taking Benrahma for now. Maybe my stubbornness may cost me, will cost me. I'm a bit worried. But as I have got Antonio, I think I have got sufficient cover, West Ham cover. My target is changing White and Tony. I have got 2 FT, like lots of people.
Yeah.
My target is to bring Livramento
Yeah.
4 million and DCL will be my transfer.
Okay. So, Ehsan bhai, we saw Jota starting the other day at game week 2. Everyone, a lot of people actually expected that Firmino would start, but still,
No. Firmino is a romantic pick, bhai. Everybody, whatever you say, I don't agree with that. I didn't expect Firmino to start. Being a Liverpool fan,
yeah,
um, uh, Firmino is a kind of romanticism for me.
Mhm.
But in my FPL team, it was Jota, and I was expecting him to start. Liverpool's main problem is that their midfield, because of their poor midfield trio, sometimes Jota has to change, and Firmino needs to support in the midfield.
yeah,
That's why these things happen. But as far as I know, Fabinho is fit.
Mhm.
If Fabinho is fit, it
Mhm.
will be Fabinho, Henderson, or Keita, or Fabinho, Henderson, and Elliott will be in the midfield.
yeah,
If Fabinho comes, there will be less pressure on the Liverpool CBs,
Mhm.
and then Jota will remain more in the team, I believe. But I still want to stick with Jota. But if you want to catch the price hike of the midfielders, Benrahma,
yeah,
it could be Jota to Benrahma. I've thought about it a lot,
yeah.
but then I decided as he's scoring and his price will not drop, I will keep Jota.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So, Ehsan bhai, with this one, we would like to move to our question and answer phase.
Yes, please.
Okay. Ehsan bhai, our first question is: we are observing rapid price change in recent time. So, how this price changing thing deflect your transfer plan? And do you prefer early transfer for this reason?
It's always same in the first 3-4 game weeks. It's always same. Price rises are like this way.
Mhm.
I didn't do any transfer for game week in before game week 2,
Yeah.
but it's no harm doing this now because we know all the players. All the players are doing good. Um I would I would do my transfer because I think White is dropping and Calvert Lewin is rising, Benrahma is rising. This of course affects my transfer plan, and it's okay for now, I believe.
So the next question is about Chelsea. Any comment about Chilwell? Is he losing his place in Chelsea's first 11? He was expected
I
to
don't
start.
think so. I don't think so because Liverpool is the game actually. Chelsea need to play Chilwell because Alonso is good in attack, but against Salah, Elliott, and Arnold, you need more solid defense cover than Alonso. And Chilwell may start against Liverpool.
Okay. Okay. So, so social media, Harry Kane has confirmed about his staying at Tottenham this season, as you mentioned before. So, do you think he could be a good pick for now, as Spurs would have a comfortable fixture run?
Well, I don't think so. I don't think so. It's August. In
Yeah.
August, Harry Kane never scores.
Yeah.
I know it's against Watford.
Mhm.
If Harry Kane plays, if there is a penalty, it will taken by him. It will be taken by him. But I don't think so. He's a very expensive striker. It's not easy for anyone to take him straight away. So people will keep him in watch list, and let's see what
Yeah,
happens.
yeah, that was the another question I wanted to ask you. Will Harry Kane be overlooked this season as Lukaku is a bit cheaper than him?
No, I don't think so. The thing is, there are a lot of premiums, there are a lot of utility players as well. So
Okay.
it's not always possible you have to take 14, 15 player in your team.
Yeah.
So it's about the time when you take the right player in the right time.
Yeah.
So it's all about the form. As Harry Kane is just approaching now to just coming to the training now, so it's better to avoid him now. But whenever he got kind fixture and Lukaku will play everything, and Lukaku can't play every game because they will be involved in all four competition, big competition as well. On the other hand, uh, Kane will be rested in the Conference League, and that's what I can assure you. So it will be better to take Harry Kane during the UCL time than Lukaku, because Lukaku will play the midweek in the UCL and the Premier League as well. So there will be sometimes there will be some rotation. But when Harry Kane is on song, there will be minutes behind his back, so he'll play. Definitely, he'll be nailed on.
Okay. So another question is, if any manager has 2 transfer available in this game week, should he have 1 transfer in hand because there is international break in the horizon?
No, I don't think so, because there are a lot of player prices going up. So if you have the 2 transfer, if you already have Benrahma, you don't need to. You can save 1 transfer. If you already have Antonio, you can save 1. But these 2, Antonio is very much essential at this moment, and so is DCL. And again, you have to drop Beltman or White, whoever you got, because both of them are decreasing tonight.
Yeah.
This sort of transfer, these sort of things, loopholes need to be sorted out with 2 free transfers.
Okay. So Ehsan bhai, another question is, should manager keep Danny Ings after game week 3?
It depends how you plan your team. Danny Ings is a picture-proof player. He's in form. You can see his goals, how he scores goals. So he's in full of confidence.
Yeah.
I think if you have to accommodate Lukaku, you can change him. You have to accommodate the DCL, you can change him. But even Antonio, you can change him. But you can play 3 strikers.
Yeah.
So, well, until or unless you are wilding your wild card, I don't think so. You have to change him. He's in good touch. He's in good touch as well.
So now, question about Ivan Toney. Someone asked that how many chances should we give Ivan Toney? Has he become like last season's Warner? Should we sell him or should we keep him?
No, he will not be Warner, I think. Okay. Last season, Warner was not he didn't have the same pace of the league, but he's in the same country. So I think he will score. He will score, but there are many more good options are there. Yeah. That's why I will change him tonight. I'm bringing DCL. We got better players up there. No point. And in 6.5, I can play Benrahma. Why should I play Tony there? If I have to choose someone, I can invest a little bit more and take Antonio or DCL or even Ings or Lukaku. And instead of that, in a budget midfielder, I can play instead of playing budget striker.
So Ehsan bhai, with this question, we have come actually to the ending part of our show. Would you like to say something special as game week 3 is coming?
Watch out for Antonio, both of them. You need both of them. You need Lukaku as well. You need DCL as well. Veltman and White's price will go down. Be aware of that. And other thing is, don't bring in Lukaku or someone now. If you can't bring him now, don't take too much minus points as well. It's not worth the end of the day.
Okay. So thank you, Ehsan bhai. That was all from us. Hadi Sami from FPL ETC with Ehsan Haque bhai. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep an eye on us for upcoming contents. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe FPL ETC on social media. We hope to see you in our next video. Till then, do take care and stay safe. Thank you, Ehsan bhai.
Thank you.